Welcome to episode 8 of the I'd Hit That podcast.
Grade 8.
Grade 8, that's right. Something different. We're not in the studio. That's Mikey. I'm Ant.
We're going we're going we're going back to COVID times where
Kill the time.
you had to
Look,
socially distance by 8,000 miles.
yeah, we're afraid to be next to each other because we don't want to get
Uh, So I was
any
supposed to
disease.
I was supposed to link up with Anthony today, but my flight to Puerto Rico never happened because I didn't book it. So we're doing
I
this
did.
instead.
Yo, a plane crashed over here in Aguadilla today. A
Bro, I
little
don't want to fucking hear that. I don't care.
No,
That's
a little shit plane.
so what?
Whenever you hear single engine anything, you don't get on it. You don't get on.
Yeah, you don't. Unless it's a
Hell no.
car.
Uh, Not even that. Single
Well,
engine's like a Vespa, a mini bike and shit.
a, a Vespa. What are you driving? Two-stroke weed whacker. What's up? There was a single engine weed whacker accident today and it kept
Listen to my shit roar.
Mm.
There was a drive-by today.
There was a drive-by
Weed, wha-
whack. There was a
weed
drive-by
whacking.
whacking today.
Yep. That's the definition of getting whacked. Oh, oh man. So we,
What's
we
up?
we no Eddie. We don't have our producer.
We don't have a
We don't have
producer.
Eddie.
We don't have our
We don't have the
engineer.
engineer.
The engineer.
Yep.
We don't have our locals walking in and out doing not like just
No. No.
we don't have our mystic. We have nobody.
No. We got nobody.
Just me and you, bro.
So that's just us. It's
Me
just
and you.
us.
So
So
listen.
all right. So yeah, man. What do
So
you want to talk about?
yeah, I want to start with. I mean, we were going to do it last time, but we kind of got sidetracked. But I want to talk about real quick the rebounding and no pun intended New York Knicks. Um, I've never had a season where I've never had
Yo, what's up with the lisp, man? Since when did you get a lisp? What happened? You got
A
teeth
lisp?
pulled? Yeah, man. You sound like you got a lisp, man.
Fix your speakers, bro. I don't have a lisp.
It sounds like you got a lisp, man.
I don't have a lisp.
Lisp.
Let's talk about the New York Knicks.
All
There's
right,
no
whatever.
lisp.
Go ahead, man. It could be technology. Go ahead.
So the Knicks, they rebounded this year. How's it? Do I sound like Mike Tyson now?
Yeah, you sound just like
Go
Mike
back to New York
Tyson.
Knicks. New York Knicks. You kiss.
It's
So
freaking me out.
so listen. I've never had a season where the Knicks where it ended and then like we were happy before like January, right? So far, and I mean I don't know about you, but I'm enamored by Leon Rose. I'm enamored by the moves that the front office is making. I mean, they did what they did in the regular season. They got bit by the injury bug. We can sit here and argue about it all day. It is what it is, right? But truth of the matter is they didn't waste any time. I think they overpaid for OG, but they did what they had to do and they locked him up, right? Um, I mean, letting iHeart walk was kind of hard, but he's looking for money that he really shouldn't have got, bro. I know, but he was looking. I mean, I think what the Knicks were giving him, you know what? Give us one more year and then we can pay you. But that didn't happen. He was expecting the bag right away. And you know what? He got it. Good for him. He's going off to greener pastures. But I think the Knicks got a lot of moves to be made still. But I think they're in the driver's seat. I mean, they're not hurting for money. There's a couple of contracts they're going to come off the books next year and then the year after. But I mean, if they went ahead and they moved Randall and they got, a decent haul or something decent in return, I'm good. I'm good rolling into next year. And also don't forget, we got Michael Bridges from Brooklyn. That was huge. Who saw that coming? So
Brooklyn Bridges.
hit Brooklyn Bridges. That's right. But I mean, I like where the Knicks stand. as of right now, I like where this team stands. I think they're overcrowded. They're going to have, a little working out, doing some tweaking with the lineup, but I think that they're sitting pretty, and if everything goes right, they're top 5 in the entire league, if not top 3.
I mean, to me, if you were going to trade Randall, the only way to trade him was if you were keeping Hartenstein.
Would yeah, well, I get that, but the
Yo,
chip
is that one of our sponsors? What is that? Is that one of our sponsors?
No, this Knicks segment is brought to you by Diet Mountain Dew. It'll make you sterile, but it tastes great cold.
Oh my god. But
Anyway,
yeah, I don't see them getting rid of Randall. I really don't want them to. If they got rid of Randall and it meant keeping Hartenstein, I was okay with that. But I'm telling you, Mitch will break down right away, and you're gonna be stuck with Jericho Sims. I'm reading shit about Walker Kessler. I would be fine with that. I'm not saying I'm the biggest Walker Kessler fan. Dude's ugly, man. Like, he's one of those guys. Like, when you're playing against him, you got to be telling your teammates, like, don't look in his eyes. Don't look in his eyes. He's ugly on purpose, guys. He's trying to distract you.
What would be the call on the court? You're like, ugly, number 29.
Always.
That's his 5th and 6th.
But I'd be okay with that move. I'm happy with the Michael Bridges thing.
I'm listening. Yep.
But Philly.
Yep.
Yo, what are you doing?
Go ahead.
Yo, we're a professional podcast, man. You can't be.
We're gonna edit that out. I had to feed my dog, bro. She's gonna die. She hasn't eaten all day.
Nice.
Give me a break.
ASPCA, whoever, dog care services. Go to.
We do it all. We talk about salary cap crunches, trades coming up, and the best thing to feed your dog.
But the Sixers getting Paul George makes them better.
I don't care about Paul George, bro.
And but they got Eric Gordon. They re-signed Kelly Oubre.
Cool. That's cool. I don't care who they have. You watch how many games Paul George plays. If he goes 3/4 of a season, I will be surprised. I will be very surprised.
Oh, all right. I mean,
bro, how much did Paul George get paid?
I thought it was 4 years for 212 or something.
He got a max.
No, maybe that was OG. That might have been OG.
He got a max. Got a max deal, right? Everybody got max.
He got max enough. He's an old man.
And then that's another thing, right? Look at all these max deals just getting thrown out there, right? Mm-hmm. Old guys are getting. Paul George is getting a max deal. Like, what? I get it. It's Paul George, but he's starting to be more of a name than a player. I mean, how many times you see Paul George on SportsCenter? I mean, bro, I'm just saying it is what it is. When was the last time he was top 5 in the league in anything?
I think he's good. I think he's older. I think he does make Philly better. But he got
a Derrick Rose deal. That's what he got.
Yeah, I mean, they'll pay. It was like the Amari Stoudemire thing when they knew the first couple of years were going to be great, and at the end was going to be shit. But it might be the same thing with this deal. But
what they didn't anticipate on happening is that the first couple of games were good, and then it was shit because then his knees were like, we quit. So
I mean, Boston's still going to be good.
Yeah,
the Bucks will probably be better. There's always the Heat.
The same teams that were there this year are going to be there next year. But I'm looking forward to the Knicks. So that's not we're not like all New York fans like this is the year. No, I mean they went ahead and they handled business. They didn't give out. I think that the OG deal was kind of a lot, but at the same time it's like, can you really risk losing him? Can you? I mean, still, like,
I,
you know what the guy gave you. So can you risk losing him?
well, not after trading those two guys for him. So,
Yo, are we able to pause recording here?
um,
Is there a pause button?
I do not see a pause button.
All right, we'll see if we can edit this out. I just gotta let her out. I'm the only one here, bro. So don't get mad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can.
Don't get mad. Anybody in podcast, this is the first. I gotta let my dog out. She's gonna piss on my floor. Give me 2 seconds.
All right.
All right, no more interruptions. I'm sorry, bro. So
It's all right, man.
I mean, yeah, I like where the Knicks are headed. I like the direction that they're headed. They're not handcuffed by anything. There's plenty of players out there that they could move, if things start going south. And I mean, they didn't really play it safe, but, they didn't do what the typical Knicks would do. Oh, we lost. We're going to go and we're going to throw all this money at this guy who we know is not going to be there at the end of the year.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like it.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the season. I just don't.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Guarded optimism. But that's a while away, and now we're reveling in the Mets. OMG! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
What, bro? Today's game, they got the shutout. I swear, I thought Ottavino was gonna fucking blow it.
Yeah.
Because Howie Rose had to talk about it. The New York Mets, last time it took them this long to get a shutout was way back in 2009.
And there it goes.
No, but I'm like, and he's like, here we go, second and third, nobody out, and sure shit, he got out of it. And
he got out of it. Yep.
We're now 2 games over 500, and as it stands right this second, I think we're tied for the wild card spot.
Check that out. Look at that.
We were half the game out last night. We won today. All the night games have to be played. I don't know what Atlanta and Philly are doing, but I know the Mets are a half a game out. Or they're tied if one of the teams in front of them was idle. So, what do you think, bro? What do you do? What do you do if you're Steve Cohen right now, right? Everyone knew this was going to be a bridge year, right? Team's playing. I don't know how the fuck they're doing it, but they're winning baseball games. Yeah, they're playing the likes of the Pirates, and they're playing the likes of the Cubs, and they're just finishing up a series with the Nationals. But these are games that you should win, and the Mets are winning them with their pitching staff. Still no Senga, right? Yeah. I mean, it's a piecemeal rotation. Your ace is Sean Manaea. It's like,
well.
How are these guys?
Senga's coming back. He's going to help. Here's my problem. It's a foregone conclusion already that they're going to have a 6-man rotation. I'm sick of this. I want my best pitchers to pitch as much as they can. I don't need McGill thrown in there every 5th or 6th day, whatever the hell it is. McGill stinks. He should be in the bullpen.
I get it, but that's all you got. So who would you expect to see? You have your rotation. Who would you
give me the 5 best? The 5 best in the rotation.
That's who's out there. Who's better right now that can pitch? Who's better right now that can pitch? A starter.
I'm talking about the guys that they have.
I know.
If Senga comes back, Severino, Manaea, Quintana,
and you're gonna have Peterson and did you say McGill?
I did not say McGill because I want him not in the rotation. I don't want a 6-man rotation. I don't want it, but they're going to do it. Oh, the other guy's Christian Scott, by the way.
I wasn't too impressed with Christian Scott.
Scott. You'd have to get rid of one of the see, that's why they're going to a 6-man rotation. They don't want to get rid of any unless they get rid of like Quintana or Severino. But I wouldn't mess with it at this point.
Well, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Right. You have to mess with it at this point because the Mets are overachieving so much for who they have. Mm-hmm. The water level every fan knows this. The water level is going to come back to where it was. They're going to go on a 9-game losing streak. They're going to fucking put themselves out of the race. they have. So essentially, what I'm saying is that if you're the Mets, either ride the wave out until it's over because it will end way before September. Come August, the middle of August, the Mets will be done. They will be fighting with the Marlins for last place. All right. You kind of have to make them. I mean, but if you want to kind of make some noise and say, "Yo, look what we did," you kind of have to. You have to kind of be like a buyer. But what do you do again? Do you thrift shop of all these 1-year contracts? Do you?
They're gonna look for lower tier. Excuse me, lower tier bullpen help. That's what they'll look for. Like
yeah, but you know what though?
Phil Maton.
Lower tier. Lower tier is not going to get you past the first round. I mean,
In Spanish, his name is Phil Maton.
I mean, bro,
Phil
look at
Maton.
Look at all these little mini resurgences that you're having right now. You know, look at Iglesias. Look, I mean, the dude's playing ball. You know,
yo, he should have been on the team from the beginning, though, man. Oh my God.
Well, he wasn't though. Oh my God. But
oh my God.
You know, I mean, Alonso, the beginning of the year, they're like, yeah, thank God we're going to dump this dude. We knew he ran out of gas, and now the dude's starting to come into his own. He's got almost 20 home runs. He's back at the All-Star game. He's back in the home run derby. Your pitchers' ERAs are over like 3.5, but the lineup's producing. You know, I mean, you know, Brandon Nimmo is hitting the ball out of the park. Iglesias is getting solid base hits. Alonso is getting, I mean, everybody in the lineup. I mean, you have Torrens, and then you have Alvarez. I mean, they're turning out to be like just what this team needed behind the dish. That's a perfect 1-2 right there. Did you see the defense the kid played today?
I saw it.
He saved at least 2 runs.
Saw the whole game.
Mean, he's, you know,
saw the whole
they're
game.
playing ball. I'm going to enjoy it. I know it's not going to last. You know, I know it's not. I mean, I'm happy that we're only 4 games out of
I hope it lasts. I want it to last, but you know, we're so used to getting kicked in the balls when shit goes right. Hence the Knicks, hence the Rangers, you know? Yeah. Rangers like, it looks like the Stanley Cup might be in their future this year. Kick right in the balls.
Rangers are up 3.5 games to none, and they blow it. Like, I get it. But I don't know. I mean, bro, the Mets, they're alive. I mean, they're not even on life support. They're playing good baseball. They're playing good baseball, and they're playing better baseball than, if you look at the way that they're ranked in the entire league. They're playing baseball in more than half the league.
I got a couple of. I mean, I don't give a shit about the All-Star game.
Okay, the All-Star, all these All-Star games, the Pro Bowl, the All-Star.
Yeah. I won't even watch an out of it. But
bro, they're money grabs. They're money grabs.
The fact that they didn't put Lindor. They took C.J. Abrams. They took.
Yeah, I know.
You know, that's the respect they have for the Mets. And then they took Pete because Pete said, "Well, I'll participate in the home run derby if I'm an all-star." And of course they're like, "Oh, because nobody wants to be in that home run derby shit." So they're like, "Oh, we got a dum-dum here instead of him just resting." You know, so now he has to go over there to probably lose in the first round. Who gives a shit about the home run derby anyway?
No, you watch. Pete Alonso wins the home run derby, and the New York Mets are miraculously half a game ahead of the Phillies in the NL East.
This time it counts.
And this time it counts. Like, shut up. That's so stupid, you know? You know, you have Max Scherzer in there. What's his pitch count? What were you guys going to keep? 7 pitches. 7.
Who are the managers of the was it
how do they do the managers? The last year's
I guess, right?
World Series, right?
Yeah. So who's the manager for Arizona? Is one? Is that Bochy? Oh no, Bochy's in San Francisco. Torey Lovullo. Yep. Torey Lovullo.
Art Howe.
And who's the other one? Who's the National League? Dodgers? No, they lost.
Who was in the World Series?
Oh no, who won the American League one last year? I don't even fucking remember.
Oh shit, I don't remember. How bad is that? I don't.
That's terrible.
Whatever. Who cares? Anyway.
But
But
Bruce Bochy. You ever watch Bochy walk
yeah.
walk out? He walks like he has like a stick up his ass. You
You
know?
ever see him and he's just like his favorite candy is mochi. And he's got his own brand. It's called Bochy
Mochi. Yeah, he walks like he has like really bad hemorrhoids and shit, right?
All the managers do, bro. They're like,
he got really bad hemorrhoids, and then like he probably wears tighty whities and shit, and so he's got like the little blood droplets.
If he wears tighty whities, you'll be able to tell because you can see right through the fanatic's pants.
That's true. But he got little blood droplets on his tighty whities, and then he got a couple of skid marks. His underwear, they look like a fucking Basquiat painting.
Basquiat.
Fucking Basquiat.
Like color by numbers. A little too much brown on number 7. Bruce Bochy.
Who would like to bid on this?
Head coachy
Basquiat.
Basquiat.
Oh, well,
so funny, bro.
Well,
yeah,
let's hope the Mets keep it up. Let's hope they keep it up.
Let's see what else. Yankees kind of came back to earth.
Yo,
because they won 400 games.
Yeah, I noticed that the Yankees
lost 16 of the last 22.
They've been awful, and yet they're still 17 games over 500.
That's what I'm saying.
They're like way ahead of the Mets.
The Yankees lose their 43rd in a row.
Their record is so much better than the Mets.
And they finished the season 160-1.
Yeah. 160.
But I'll tell you what, though, bro, they got
no contest.
I mean, God bless Aaron Judge and Juan Soto, but
Juan Soto,
yeah. As far as the pitching goes and whatnot, like,
yo, who stinks, man? That fucking Rodon. Yo, that dude's awful, man.
Yeah,
he's awful. He's so bad. I don't that money, and they still got like 6 more years of him, 5 more years of him, some shit. Man, he's bad.
Yeah, I don't know, like, whatever, but yeah, it's correct, but whatever, bro.
I mean, they're still gonna make the playoffs, but they got to do something because they are free falling. I guess Stanton's coming back.
Yeah, look at Atlanta, right?
Yeah, Atlanta. You got company, man.
No, hold on.
It sounds like a home invasion.
It's not a home invasion. The pizza guy's here. Dog doesn't like him.
Good. Sick him.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. It's like all these teams, like even LA doesn't even look great. They really don't. Like all the money they spent. Like, are you fucking kidding, bro? If this was New York right now, they'd run them out of town.
What's Yamamoto's record? I guess we should know that we're doing a podcast. I guess we should.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we should know that we don't because we're just talking sports. But
yeah,
I mean, it's not even the point with like his record. It's like LA should be like people don't want to go and play LA. Like nobody. It's just like, all right, whatever. It's the Dodgers. Like they're a good baseball team.
Yeah,
You'd never know they have a payroll bigger than the national debt, and it's like with that team.
Yep. And they swept the Mets.
They can sweep. Come on, bro.
They swept the Mets.
Come on, bro. Yeah, stop. They swept the Mets. Okay, that's like saying, can you believe that we took 3 out of 4 from the Marlins on a back-to-back? Like, yeah, I can believe it. So, but I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I knew that was going to happen. I knew LA was going to go in there and spend a freaking ton. And, but I guess all that matters is come, late October.
That's right. Yeah, where they don't do shit. They don't do shit.
Yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So
And, the last season that was a sprint. That's the one that they did good in,
yeah,
where they
yeah,
only
it
played
was.
60 games. So,
Yeah. So,
but
but whatever. We'll see how it goes. Not too much on the football front. Camp didn't start yet, so we're not even going to touch that. Hockey,
yeah,
what, $2 billion dealt or whatever in less than 4 hours. It was
they
free
tried to
agent
get rid of. They
frenzy.
tried to get rid of Truba, huh? I
They
told you
they
about
will.
that Goodrow shit.
Yeah, they'll still get
I
rid of
said
Truba.
it. I
Yeah,
said
Truba.
it in
Yeah,
episode 7. I said it. It got cut out somehow, but I said it in episode 7,
mhm.
and I was right. I knew they were going to try to get rid of Goodrow. I
Yeah.
knew it. And
But
Truba, well,
he'll
I
be
guess it's
gone.
stuck with him.
He'll be gone.
Eventually,
Yeah, he will. I
eventually.
mean that's a foregone conclusion. That's imminent.
Yep.
It's just they just got to find the right partner who's going to need him, and he's going to be gone right before the season starts, after training camp, after guys get hurt, after the guys see what they need. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the new cap will be fully implemented because the new season will technically be in play. So we'll see. Who knows? But I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're
I'm not,
going. They're going to be basically the same team next year, and they're not going to win it.
I
They're
don't
not
know.
going
We'll
to win it.
see. Like a
They're not
lot
going
can
to win
happen
it.
between a lot can happen between now and then. You know what I
I
mean?
guess,
So
but their cap situation is
I don't really
garbage.
care about the cap situation. I don't care about the cap situation because the one thing that the NHL has showed me, this is all I'm going to comment on it because I just don't want to talk about hockey, is that the best team doesn't win the Stanley Cup. The Rangers, okay, from all intents and purposes, they were the best team in hockey last year. They won the President's Trophy. They finished with the most points of any team in the regular season. They were the best team going into the playoffs. The best
Mm-hmm.
team doesn't win. It's the hottest team. Okay. You look what happened to Florida. They went up 3-0. They're like, it's done. It's finished. The Oilers are cooked. The Oilers caught fire, and they made it a
Yep,
series.
they sure did.
And they almost won. They should have won. They should have
Yep.
won. But,
Oh,
you know,
they got
it
shut
is.
out in Game 7, didn't they? I think
No,
they
two
got
to one.
shut out. Oh,
2 to
three to
1.
one, 2-1.
Two.
All right.
2 to 1. And that was a score after the second period. Nobody scored in the third. So,
Mm-hmm.
it was a good series. It got the ratings. It got the money. I mean, everybody wanted to see the sweep, and then they came back and this, that, and the third. But whatever. They love small market teams, and that's why they let
Mm-hmm.
Florida win. It is what it is. Um, I don't know. I think that's. I really don't want to touch too much on the legend that is becoming Caitlin Clark. I don't really follow WNBA. No disrespect. I just can't stand it. I can't watch it.
Yeah. I mean,
Sorry, I just can't.
now what they're doing now is playing up Angel Reese now.
Yeah, I
You
see
know,
that. I
so
see that.
they're trying to even out the playing field.
Yeah,
I think
but
Angel Reese is a nice player.
good for them. Do your thing.
She's never gonna affect the league the way
I thought you were almost going to say she's never going to go pro.
she is pro.
I know.
She
But
is
whatever,
pro.
bro. Let them have fun. I respect them.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
they bang under the boards. They do their thing. But whatever.
really,
It's
they
not.
bang under the boards, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'd rather.
whoa!
I'd rather. Yeah.
They
You,
bang under the boards.
not the kind.
Oh,
Not the kind.
yo, what happened? I lost you.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I was doing dice clay.
Oh, oh, oh! You were
Yeah.
doing. I
Yeah.
can't reach. I can't
Yeah.
reach.
But yeah. I mean, whatever. I mean, it's quiet, but it's not. I mean, the only sport going on right now is baseball, so it's really not too
I
much
got
else.
basketball over here in Puerto Rico. It's playoff time now over here. Very good league. Really good league.
Right.
Also, Puerto Rico just qualified for the Olympics. They won their pool,
Oh, okay.
and they beat Lithuania to go to the Olympics.
It's actually not. I mean, listen, that's nothing to shake. I mean, that's something to
They
shake a
beat. They
stick at.
also beat Italy. They
Let's
beat the
look.
shit out of Italy. They
Listen, if we're talking about soccer, the world
yeah
stops.
yeah.
But
But
Lithuania, make no mistake. But I mean, they gave the dream team a run for their money in the Olympics.
yeah, so they have Jose Alvarado is their starting point guard. They got Who else? Tremont Waters. You know who Tremont Waters is? You know Tremont
No.
Waters, right? Used to play with Boston. He's drafted by Boston. He's really good over here. But that's
Okay.
their backcourt.
Yeah.
Nice. They got a nice little team. I mean, of course, they put them in the same pool as the U.S.
Well,
they're like, we'll give your asses a free trip to France, but you coming home soon.
I mean, they kind of have to be. Where are you going to put them in South America?
No, they mix all that shit up. There's no regional shit.
But they're a state.
No, they're not, man.
Technically, they're a state. Yes, they are.
Commonwealth.
Oh, stop.
All right, whatever.
You got the T-shirt. You buy the T-shirt off of Timu. It's a Commonwealth.
Commonwealth. Wealth. Yeah. So, but you know what we could do?
You want to do it?
I'm down to do it.
I'm down to do it too. I think it's going to be a fun one. So
we don't have Eddie to blow the whistle for us.
We'll track him down. But so at this point in the show, usually towards the end, we're going to go ahead and break out the 2-minute warning.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've explained it long enough. If we do have any followers who watch the show who are dedicated,
we got a lot. I think we have like 20 people subscribing now. So
that's good though. All right. So I mean, 2-minute warning. We're gonna go ahead and pick one recipient, and we're just gonna have some fun with them because we might not, or we might agree with what
this is not so much the person that we are targeting as it is a part of his limbs. It's Edwin Diaz's hands.
It's all in good fun. We're not targeting the man. We're just targeting the things that happen.
His hands, because
his
they were
hands
sticky.
Of the individual's sticky situation. Yeah. So, given that, the 2-minute warning today, we're gonna dedicate it to one Mr. Edwin Sugar Diaz. If Eddie was here, we should have had him play the trumpets, which would have been great. And then he would have had the trumpets, and he would have went like this. Because they're stuck.
And then the trumpet can't. Yeah. So, I went first last time.
Okay.
So it's your turn to go first.
All right. So, again, this is all spec. This is all hearsay. This is all rumors. This is what we hear. We just report it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I heard from somebody, from a source, that Edwin Diaz knows a few deaf people, and he speaks illegal sign language with his hands.
Illegals? What the fuck?
I got that shit on the black market, bro.
That's racist, man.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, all right. I hear that Edwin Diaz's hands were sticky from rolling and smoking the ivy in Wrigley Field.
He was gardening before the game. My guy, I got sap on my hands. I don't know what to do.
That's okay. You grip the ball and you throw.
Edwin Diaz's favorite. Sorry. Edwin Diaz's favorite jewelry is handcuffs.
Oh, that's racist, man.
Oh. You got these handcuffs from me, bro. Come on.
Oh my God.
Come on, bro. I can't fish. I gotta fish like this.
All right. Number 2. Edwin Diaz's hands were playing percussion on Jose Iglesias' OMG.
Fuck, I knew you were going to touch on that too. I was like, I should have put it earlier.
Fuck. Your turn.
Edwin Diaz uses prescription chapstick on his thumbs.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is it? What's prescription chapstick? Is that preparation H?
It's prescription chapstick. You can't use it.
No.
Bro, let
All
me
right.
use your chapstick. It's a prescription. It's on my hands.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Number 3. Edwin Diaz's hands were stealing catalytic converters.
Wow, he was at the game.
Oh.
Edwin Diaz. He chews big league chew with his hands.
He rolls it into balls.
This ain't like the Ivy.
Oh my God. I smoked that. Oh. All right. Edwin Diaz's hands got whacked by Christopher and Paulie from The Sopranos.
What?
They whacked his hands,
Forget about it, bro. What happened with hands? They're gone. We had a problem. They're gone.
D.
They're gone.
Hey, D. You want me to hit the guy in his hands? D. Hey, D.
Shut up, Christopher. Hey, Carl, make me a sandwich.
All right.
Edwin Diaz. This guy's fucking horrible. You watch the game last night? I almost blow it.
Hey, I lost on the VIG.
Hey, yo, Tom. You think Edwin Diaz could throw his hands this way? I mean,
All right.
which what is cake? Come here. Carmela. Chowny.
Tony, Edwin Diaz's agent is on the phone. Oh.
So, number 5. Before the game, everyone's watching game film. Edwin Diaz is watching YouPorn.
I hope it wasn't a public computer.
It was a cell phone. He used Harrison Bader's account.
It was master, because he's the master.
Harrison Master Bader.
Master Bader.
Oh my God, bro.
Okay, this is my last one.
Mm-hmm.
Edwin Diaz's hands were choking Adam Ottavino and Jake Diekman.
They choked the strike zone out of him. He's Latrell Sprewell now.
I know.
Oh my God, bro. Too much.
Yep, that's all I got.
That's it. That's all I got too. So
that's all I got.
All right. Well, hey, let's
see how this comes out.
Let's end it there, and let's do it again on Monday.
Whenever. Monday's good.
Monday's good.
All right.
Sound good?
All right, bro. Another successful podcast. Let's hope this recording will get out to YouTube. I hope it does. So
all right.
I'll figure that part out.
Shout out to all of our give a shout out to all our followers and all the podcasts alike. We appreciate it. And
yeah. Big Mick Energy and Hector Blunt Thoughts. Yep.
So maybe we can get a little collab soon. See what the story is. But for now, it was fun. And my friend,
a long distance podcast.
Long distance. We'll talk. So we'll reconvene. I'll touch base. We'll do it Monday.
All right. Cool.
All right, bro.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Peace.